Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV, Ringo TV Reactions. Yeah, that's right. Back again with another video. Today, what we're going to talk about, doing OnlyFans ruined my life. Doing OnlyFans ruined my life. What we're doing today is we're going to be reacting to a video that was reacted to by Melanie King. Yeah. So let's get right into this, because what we're going to do is we're going to really show you this video to help you to understand the hypocrisy of modern women. The hypocrisy of how women say one thing and then they do a whole different thing. So let's just get right into this video and react to this, right? Because we all know reactions is normal in the community, right? Okay, let's react to Melanie King and see what we can find. Let's go.
About to react to this girl's video who is saying why OnlyFans ruined her life. If you like this video, if you like the content I'm putting out, it would really help me out if you could subscribe. Also, share this with anyone you think that needs to see this. If you know a girl who is doing OnlyFans, a girl considering it, a guy who, you know, like, I don't know, if guys are considering it, whatever you want to think, whoever you think could use this, make sure you share it. Let's get right into it.
Now, keep in mind what she's about to do is react to this particular video. But do anybody notice anything? Okay, we're going to get into that too. But let's listen to this and see exactly what she got to say, to see if her advice and content is actually helping women. Let's go.
Reason why it's a scam. If you're watching this video and you're just like coming to this video just because you're curious and you don't know who I am or what I do. I remember years ago, one of my best friends, her name is Carol, and she is very successful on the internet. It's just so many girl followers, and she gets all kinds of brand deals and all kinds of contracts, and she worked really, really hard on.
See, what happens here is modern women have been prostituting themselves online. And this has been going on for many, many years. And unfortunately, it's still going on, as you can see. And this is why a lot of you brothers that are simps, it's very sad, because you fall victim to the thirst trapping. See, women that are on OnlyFans selling their bodies, on Instagram selling their bodies, the same thing happens on YouTube. You have a lot of these women that are pick-me women that deck themselves out. They take about 3, 4, 5 hours, right? Decking themselves out, right, till perfection. I'm talking about the perfection. They put on all different types of outfits, you know, the tightest pants. You know, they set the camera up in a position so you can make sure and see the V shape, right? They have their breasts all out, right? Because this is what they want to do. Right? But then they want to make reaction videos on, you know, how their life was destroyed by OnlyFans in hopes to give women advice while at the same time thirst trapping. Right? Okay, let's get into this.
Marketing herself. We met with each other. We were like at the beginning stages of branding our business.
I don't understand, how could women call it a business by literally prostituting yourself? You know, I don't understand that business, but let's go.
I remember her telling me so many times, she said, girl, you better brand yourself the right way. It might take a little longer and it might take a little more work, but it'll be much more worth it at the end of the day. I didn't listen to her. I saw the likes and I saw the followers like pouring in with all these guy followers, but I didn't really think anything of it. And I just saw the likes. Like, that's really all I cared about.
That's really what every so-called woman care about. That's what Melanie King care about. All she care about is the likes and the views. That's it. You know, get the thirsty guys in. Hey, Melanie, how you doing? You know, love you. Hey, Melanie, how you doing? That's what she's looking for. But hey, let's get back into the video.
Was like, I'm getting likes, I'm getting followers super, super quick. I'm doing this, and this is what works.
See, women do what works, and Melanie is sure doing what works. You know, when you filming a video trying to give advice to women, the best way to do it is make sure that you have your whole body showing so that all the people can see. You know, because that's the way you get those views.
The easy way out when it came to making money. For a while, I definitely was 100% against making an OnlyFans. I was like, no, like I'm already doing too much on Instagram. Like things I'm posting, my booty all out. Like I shouldn't.
See what women do? They have their booty all out. That's what they do, brothers. This is what's happening on social media. That's why I cannot take none of these females seriously, bro. They all doing the same thing. They don't have no real business. Everything is about selling their body.
Making OnlyFans, but a lot of people kept talking to me about it, like, oh, you can make this much money a month, and I just kept hearing about it all the time, like to make an OnlyFans. So finally, I did it. Like within the first couple months, like right when I made it, I was making 10 bands a month. Like
10 bands a month. You see how easy it is for a woman to do what she got to do online, brothers? You got to go work a 9-to-5 slaving trying to get some bread. All the woman got to do is show her butt and everybody giving her money. What a shame.
Like I was making such easy, quick money, and I honestly started off by just basically posting the same things I was posting on Instagram. And this is why it is a scam. After a couple of months, you're going to lose subscribers because they're like only signing up.
Well, of course you're going to lose subscribers because they're tired of seeing your dirty butt. I mean, come on. They're tired of seeing you. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing new because, again, an 18-year-old young lady is pretty much born every minute. Women turn 18 every damn day. So there's always going to be a new face and a new butt to look at the end of the day.
Because of the hype. OnlyFans has a reputation. That's the thing. When you hear of an OnlyFans, you're automatically, or even a private Snapchat, you're automatically thinking like.
Keep in mind that Melanie is watching herself on the screen trying to make herself look attractive for all you thirsty brothers. You must understand what I'm saying, brothers. The thirst trapping on YouTube is sick. I need for you to keep that in mind now. Don't get too distracted.
There's porn, there's nudes, there's sex tapes all on this thing. They're really subscribing just to see the hype, right? They're trying to see if they can see your nudes. They're trying to see if they can see your sex.
No, they're really just subscribing so they can masturbate. Because that's how stupid simps are. They subscribing to see a woman on a damn screen rather than going and finding a real woman. They want to look at her on a screen. Thirsty. That's where we at today with these guys.
Tapes, all of that. But then when they see what you're actually posting on there, and if it doesn't reach like what they imagined and then what they want to see you doing, then they're gonna unsubscribe. Unless you are okay with being that girl and doing those things and making that a full-time job where you're basically going to be transitioning into a porn star. Number 2, people are going
Okay. So let's talk about.
You don't notice something, brothers? You can't see? I'm just going to let it play.
Point number 1. You know, I really like this video because I'm going to do a reaction to another one that Hafiz from the Roommates did about, because he actually consults, and a lot of OnlyFans models call him or consult with him and talk about how it's ruined their life. And a lot of
YouTube is ruining your life because of the thirst trapping. But let's go.
people don't talk about the very, very severe downsides of it. But this girl in the beginning, I didn't show it, but she talks about how she was a Christian and people were judging her because
Aren't you a Christian?
she was supposed to be a Christian and blah, blah, blah. But then she goes into why
If you're a Christian, why do you have your V showing off? I'm trying to figure this out. You know, as a Christian woman, I want to know why the camera is down that low. I mean, you could have had the camera more up close so that they could just see you, but you know, it's pretty difficult to take you serious at this point.
it's ruined her life, because this is the crux. When you sexualize yourself, when you present yourself sexually for men, okay? A lot of women think that men desire them like a girlfriend. They desire them in a way where a man would have intentions. I need you to make that clear. The word.
Listen, all of this is all cap. This woman literally spends about 3 hours getting ready. knowing that all of you thirsty simps are going to be desiring her. She knows what she's doing. Let's go.
Intentions. But the reality is these men are only desiring you because they are giving you sexual attention.
That's exactly what the simps give you, though. Right? I mean, just admit it, Melanie. Just admit it. That's exactly what you're doing. You're marketing your body and your image to lure men in with your sex appeal. You know, because as a Christian woman, you sure could have adorned yourself in a more modest way so that you're a little more covered up, right? But oh no, you don't want to do that. That's bad for business. You got to make sure you have the tightest pants on. And you got to be positioned and set everything right so that we can see the V shape, so that we can start imagining things. Right? And then when a brother starts to imagine things, guess what you do? You shame him for imagining things for you putting out the bait. You can't make this stuff up, people. You really can't. You can't make this up.
So men's intentions and sexual attention, they're like in another hemisphere for men. Okay. For us as women, it kind of flows in and out. You know, if we like a guy, or we want to give him sexual attention, we actually have intentions towards him. We actually like him.
Remember, brothers, I've been teaching this for years that if a woman really like you, she's going to give you that play. Do you see what I mean by how these women be just taking talking points from brothers on YouTube? Let's go.
But that is not what men feel. You are gratifying a sexual urge. He has a sexual need.
That's exactly what you're doing. Let's just admit it. That's exactly what you are doing. You know, you always wearing that same top. Like, why? What exactly are you trying to do, Melanie? You're trying to lure men in with sexual attention.
But after a while, once that newness wears off,
oh, you better listen to your own words. Because once everything wears off and all these simps get tired of you, guess what? They're going to go subscribe to another lady.
He's seen it before. He's like, okay, she's all right. I've seen her. How many booty shots do I really need?
How many boob shots we going to see? How many V shapes we going to see? See, this is hypocrisy at its best, people.
How much? So then you have to keep upping the ante. The newness wears off.
That's exactly what you're doing. You're trying to up the ante and keep on keeping on, but you're getting tired. Right now, you're getting tired. Because you're spending all this time to do your makeup, because we all know that you had some plastic surgery done. I know that you had your nose done. I know that you had your lips done. I know that you had your breasts done. Right? And I know that the filter's on. And I know that there's a cake on of makeup. You understand? And I know that's not your hair. Right? I'm just saying. I mean, you know. So you're doing a lot of thirst trapping here to be talking about any OnlyFans woman. And again, I'm only reacting to your reaction. I'm doing a reaction of the reaction. I don't really think you're ready. I don't think so. You know, none of your male content creators can save you. Not from Ringo. And I'm pretty sure you've been contacted by male content creators saying, pay Ringo no mind. I'm pretty sure they done advise you because, you know, we got a lot of advisors on YouTube, you know, male simps that go to women and be like, look, Ringo's making videos about you. He's the best in the game. Just don't respond to him. Can I get a witness?
The novelty of it wears off. And men move on to the next thing because there's a dime a dozen women who can grab a man's sexual attention.
That's exactly what you're doing. How you expect a man to listen to you when your breast is all in his face? When your V shape is showing to make men's kind of, you know, imagine what it must look like. See, I'm only reacting to what you putting out.
But as we know in this dating market, why dating is such trash, why women are having a hard time finding a boyfriend, a husband, or long-term relationship, whatever it is they're looking for, is because most of us present sexually. We continue to put ourselves out there sexually. And
that's exactly what you're doing. You know how many of these female content creators be thirst trapping brothers? There's so many. I don't take none of these women serious, bruh. All they use is thirst trapping. None of them dress modestly. They constantly look for attention.
This girl says it started on Instagram. A lot of people say, well, it's not that bad. Everyone does it. It's no big deal. Now, listen, if that's what you want to do, I'm off. Like, hey, go live your best life. I'm speaking to women who are maybe on that cusp or they're thinking about it, because I don't think we understand how a man's psyche works when it comes to.
I don't think you understand dress like that. I really don't. I don't see what's the difference between you and the OnlyFans lady. Because let's just consider this, Melanie. The guys that are on your platform, they're there because they want to get it in with you. Let's just keep it 1,000. All the content creators that support you, all the male content creators who cash app you, the men that be in the chat, the men that be in the comments. If you were to ask each one of those guys, would you like to come over to get it in? Each one of those guys would say yes. So what does that say about your male audience? It says that they're only there because they are sexually attracted to you. So what really is the difference between you and an OnlyFans model? Which one is different? Because I hear a lot of guys singing your praise, and I am just not impressed with you at all. I'm just keeping it 1,000 because I can see through the game, and I understand that the business that you're trying to run here is pretty much using your body, which is no different than what women are doing on OnlyFans. You're trying to use your body and you're trying to use your looks. So what makes you different than the women on OnlyFans? What makes you different? They're using their looks and their body to gain attention and make money, and you're doing the same exact thing. Let's go.
These things. So when you are putting yourself out sexually, that is what he sees you as.
Of course that's what he sees you as. That's what you're doing.
For the most part, for the type of men you want. Now, if you want a Pookie Ray,
the only guys that watch you, that lust over you, that cash app you, that support you are Pookies and Rays. And you see how, brothers, I'm constantly talking about Pookie and Ray in my video, and now you have all these women on YouTube talking about Pookie and Ray, yet the only guys that literally thirst after them are Pookies and Rays. And she's a Christian woman, mind you. Let's go.
A Chad, Brad, like these guys who, just want to get it in.
All the guys on your platform just want to get it in with you, and that's a fact. You know that. I don't know why she's acting like she don't know what she's doing.
Wanted kind of a homosexual, a guy who is not building an empire, building his own brand, building whatever he's trying to do, working hard.
Where is your husband? Because we all know that you are dealing with a particular guy. We're going to talk about this in other videos because I'm going to do more reactions with Melanie. This might be the month of Melanie, right? She was pretty much married to a particular guy that was out of shape, a guy that she was not attracted to, a guy that she was not happy with the way his body looked. That's a fact. I know what I'm talking about. We're going to get into that in another video. So Melanie is doing a reaction of a female, if you're now joining on the show, where she's talking about how OnlyFans ruined her life. But yet Melanie is out here ruining the lives of so many other simps. Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
Average guy trying to work hard and do this and that. You're going to get low quality men who will want to be in a relationship with you, but it still is based off sexuality.
That's exactly what all the guys that follow you focus on, sexuality. That's all they're interested in. Again, Melanie, if you really want to know if the guys on your channel are real, because I already don't understand the game that you're playing, each one of those guys would want to hit it up with you. You know that already, right? So you're going to use what you got in terms of the plastic surgery. and the makeup and the extension weaves and all that stuff, right? You're going to use that to the best of your abilities. And you know, I can't really blame you at this point because, you know, after all the business that you and your husband had previously on YouTube, all of that failed. You know, the mega channels that y'all all had making millions and millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And then you put out that video where you were crying like a little baby. I gotta get my life together. I gotta start all over. So you're not ready for YouTube, young lady. Trust and believe you're not. I think you better definitely take the advice of all those guys that pretty much hit you up in the DM saying, hey, Melanie, do not respond to Ringo. Do not respond to him because his channel's gonna grow.
And remember, however you get a man is how you keep him.
How you get a man is how you keep him. So why your man left you? Wow. How you get a man is how you keep him. Why your marriage ended. Talk to me. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. How you get a man is how you keep him, Melanie. So why you couldn't keep your man? Why? See, this is how you do a reaction video. You know what I mean? When you do a reaction video, Melanie, you have to have a lot of dramatic stuff. You know what I'm saying? But see, all you trying to sell in your reaction videos is just sex appeal. You know, come on camera with the filter, got the breast assist out, show some skin. You know, it's pretty easy for a woman to get attention. You know, us men, we gotta work hard, you know, we gotta put in a lot of work, you know? But we're gonna get into more of that. Let's go.
And it seems like good money because it's this fast money comes in and it gives you validation.
That's what you had when you were with your husband. You had fast money. You know, you're living in the mega mansions. You know, I seen all the videos. You're going on vacations, you know, roller coaster rides. Whee! You know, I seen all of those videos. You know, I mean, I did my little background search on you. Yeah, you know, I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? So I know you were living your best life, you know, the lives of luxury. And we all know, Melanie, that you are literally BSing on YouTube because if an average Joe, you know, a brother that work at a 9 to 5, if he try to holler at you like, hey, Melanie, how you doing, girl? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to holler at you and wife you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good brother. You wouldn't give that brother the time of day. Right? Because no woman like you that came from a lifestyle where you were living in a mega mansion, making millions of dollars on YouTube, had multiple channels, millions of dollars, subscribers and views, 20 million views on each video. You are not going to settle down with some guy making $40, $50, $60, or even $80,000. So all the crappy advice that you give these women is pure trash. And this is why I don't understand why people even take these type of people serious. But let's go because we're doing a reaction video.
Get this sexual attention from men. What she say? I got all these likes. And I say it over and over. A woman putting her body sexually out there on the internet.
That's what you're doing, Melanie. You're putting yourself out there, right? Let's go.
Period. I do not care what anyone has to say. She wants sexual attention and validation from men.
That's exactly what Melanie looking for. Sexual validation from men. You can't make this up, people. Not even Kevin Scammers could save you on this one. You're dealing with the best right now on YouTube when it comes to reaction videos. Nobody on YouTube do better reaction videos than Ringo TV Raw. Black Male Advice TV, and that's a fact. Nobody could do better reaction videos than me. Let's go.
Now, she may not think in it that way or anything else, but that is...
Oh, you are definitely thinking it that way because you know what you're doing because you planned this out.
...what she's looking to get. But it is a slippery slope. And once your newness wears off, there's a new girl on the block. What they say, there's a girl turning 18 every day.
That's exactly what it is. So when your so-called oldness, because you're in your 40s, right? No man's land, right? Why is it that Melanie don't got no man? Because, I see all these content creators talking about how pretty she look, and I'm not really impressed. I am not impressed. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you got these brothers on YouTube, right? They constantly talking about how, this woman is so pretty. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why she's single. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of these particular guys are just plain thirsty for her. What they really want is to get with her. They want to be with her, but they don't know how to deal with the rejection. So they kind of just, what do they call them? Orbiters? These particular men are orbiters. They orbit around her. They protect her. They try to tell other brothers, she's the bomb. She's good. What I'm saying? That's my girl. What I'm saying? Support her platform. But really deep down inside, they want to hit it from the back. Yeah, let's go.
So keep that in mind.
Your photos all day, every day, where you're basically going to be transitioning into a porn star. Number 2, people are going to steal your photos all day, every day.
Didn't I say that in a lot of my previous videos where I talked about these women from OnlyFans and how by them being there, guys are going to record their stuff. They're going to start new OnlyFans pages with that woman's material, and they're going to make money off her stuff. See, all of these broads, when they go on OnlyFans, they really think they're private. They got it locked. They're going to make all this money. People wait for you to post your content on OnlyFans so they can screen record it, download it, and start a new page making all of your money. It's crazy. These women nuts, man. Let's go.
If you don't have a following, whoever subscribes to your account can take your pictures and screenshot and screen record whatever you do. It's not secured. It's not private. Like, anybody can take your stuff.
Of course.
The really hard thing to accept for me is that anything I had posted on there is all over the internet. Like, you can type in my name and there's the Reddit account that pops up, and it doesn't have everything, but it has a lot of stuff that I had posted on there, and it sucks. Because if I go and message them and say, can you take this all down out of the kindness of your heart, because I've transitioned and I'm giving my life over to God, and I don't.
Nobody gives a damn if you're giving your life to God. If you put yourself out to be a 304, it stays on the web. What did I say? What you put on the web stays on the web. The nerve of her talking about she would contact somebody telling them she turned her life around because she's trying to serve God. Now, no, you want it to be a 304, accept the reality of that. It is what it is. Let's go.
I want the stuff on the internet. I bet they don't give a crap about how I feel. So your stuff is on the internet for life, and you have to be okay with that. If you have a little girl one day and you want your little girl never to do stuff like that, but they type in mommy's name and all that stuff pops up, what are you gonna do? Another thing about it is that people took my videos and my pictures that I had posted on there, and they went and made a separate account pretending to be me to make money off my selling my photos and my videos that I posted on there. And so even if I shut it all down, there's accounts that are frauding and pretending to be me to make money off of those photos and videos that I had made. 3, that is a hard reputation.
Okay, so
could you brothers and sisters please notice the V in the video? Why do women do this? For sexual attention. You know what I'm saying? Sexual attention. That's what they're really looking for, brothers and sisters. Let's go.
All right, so we see number 2, people take your image. Things live on the internet forever.
Things live on the internet forever. Yeah, just like all the old YouTube videos that you have where your husband's in the video and he's out of shape. Right? That's still on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you would love love to go over there and remove everything, but it'll mess up the money. Or maybe you just don't have the passwords. Yeah, that's right.
So whatever you put out there, if you say you're 18 to 25 and whatever decisions you make, if you make a decision like this, if you decide to do this as a young woman, that will last forever.
Forever.
One of the, I think there's a Punani star. I never heard of her before I entered this space. I was like, who?
Did she say a Punani star? That's crazy.
Someone showed me something called Black. I mean, well, no. I wasn't looking at, but they told me about her Black. That's what she's known for. I don't know. But her name's Lana Rhodes. I think she even has a podcast or she's on YouTube. I don't know. But one of the things she's complaining about is that she's trying to transition to a new career
she
do something else. And people only see her
here?
as her past, as a Punani star.
A Punani star? Really? Why you got the filter on? Let me explain something to you fam out there that don't understand the filters, right? Look at how big her hands are. Right? Now, look at how big her hands are. Look how small her waist is. You see that? Now, what is this particular filter doing? It makes the legs, the leg area, the thigh areas, it makes it look thick. While as it goes upward, it makes the waistline look thin and make the breast area pop out. Because if that's how big her hands is, that would be like man hands. But then it wouldn't make no sense that her hands is like larger than her entire waistline. It wouldn't make no sense, right? You can't make this stuff up, people. You really can't. It doesn't make sense. That's a filter that she have on right now. They love these filters.
And why wouldn't they?
Can't make this stuff up.
Because you put the thing most precious out there for
You put the thing that is most precious out there, Melanie.
the entire world to see.
For the whole world to see.
And men do not respect you.
That's why we don't respect you over here. Because you're putting yourself out, trying to use your body. You're 40 plus years old, girl. You're trying to put yourself out here for the whole world to see. You know good and well all these brothers want to hit it from the back. See, I'm not one of these simps on YouTube that's going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to speak the truth. Do you understand me? And again, we're just doing a reaction video.
Just don't. And a lot of times...
She's telling you don't do this, but yet she's doing it.
You don't know who are these people looking at you.
You don't know who these people are looking at you? Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Ringo. And you put yourself out there, and now you are being criticized, and we are having commentary and criticism, and we are reacting to your reaction.
Whatever weirdo traffickers, whoever.
How you gonna call people a weirdo for looking at you when you put yourself out there and you're a weirdo?
And they will, whatever they have to do, they can use your images to make money off you.
Aren't you using that woman's image to make money off of her? Do you see the hypocrisy here? She's using a woman's video to react to make her money on YouTube. But yeah, she's talking about other people using your image to make money off it. It's all fair use. Can't make this stuff up, people.
Use it to blackmail you when you try to scrub the internet of yourself.
You mean when you try to take down videos of your past? Why would you try to scrub the internet? See, if a woman is a 304 and she on OnlyFans dropping it like it's hot, right? And then later on she want to talk about she finding Jesus and try to scrub the internet, that's not going to work because your photos and videos is all over the internet. I download everything I see. Anything that I see that's important, I download it because I know people try to scrub the internet to try to hide their past, but it's not going to happen here. Let's go.
All types of things. So a lot of women, they come with this idea that they're going to be like Kim Kardashian, who her tape leaked with Ray J, and they think, then, she blew up from that.
But aren't you trying to blow up with your looks? Because after watching the videos of you and the girls in the house and your husband doing the videos, I saw a lot of thirst trapping in those videos too. I'm trying to figure out did your husband leave you or did you leave him? I think it's really that you left him. I'm really banking on that because I believe that he got tired of you thirst trapping on the internet. And he probably said, look, girl, you're going to have to stop putting yourself out there. And you said, hell no, I look good. I'm in shape. Who are you to talk when you're out of shape? And then the relationship just fell apart. And he said, okay, you want to go do that? Remember, girl, I got the passwords to all of those accounts. I'm the one that edit all the videos. So we're going to go to court and I'm going to win the business. Yep, that's exactly what happened. I know.
That's the formula. But that's different because, I mean, I don't know if it was leaked. I think it was a come up, but.
Of course, just like you. Just like how you left your so-called Disney World life. And now you want to come in the black sector of YouTube acting like you giving advice to women about relationships when you don't even have a husband. It seems like everybody that comes out of a sorry relationship always want to come on talking about they giving somebody advice. You weren't making videos about black women issues or red pill content when you were with your husband. So why all of a sudden you trying to act like you trying to give women moral advice? Sit down.
When it went out there, it wasn't her doing this. It wasn't her, it was a private thing between a boyfriend and girlfriend, people in a relationship. It wasn't like this was her lifestyle. This was an accident. We'll call it an accident. This was a mistake. So they think that they could follow that formula, but it does not work. So many women have tried to do that after her, and it's not working. The novelty of that tape coming out, it's old, okay? And now that we have OnlyFans and porn is so accessible now, I don't know when that leaked, but I would say maybe 2010 or so, maybe when her tape leaked. It's a whole new world, social.
It is a new world. That's why you are on YouTube thirst trapping. I already know what you're doing. The simps that follow you don't, for whatever reason.
Media wasn't what it is now. So that was a novelty at the time, but now that formula's old and tired. It's dried up, okay? So now, but if you put it out there, just understand the decisions you make today, you cannot take this back. It is forever. And this is the thing. Any man that you are thinking of, any man that when you try to change your life, if you try to go get a job, if whatever it is, a serious career in something else, this is what people will see about you.
Just like what we see about you. Just like all the videos of you and your family on the internet, and we saw a certain lifestyle and how you didn't care about the black community back then. Right? You didn't care about the black community. You didn't even live in the black community. And this is why I know that you're full of crap, because you didn't even live in the black community. You weren't a so-called person that spoke out for the black community. You just wasn't that person. So how is it that a woman who lived in the mansion, made millions of dollars, right? All of a sudden now you want to act like you speaking for the black community and talking about slavery and other junk. Like, who do you think you are? Like, this doesn't even make no sense. You're not fooling me. And this is why I'm making these reaction videos, to show the general public that you're a joke. Like, it's just that serious, man. But anyway, let's get back into this.
And it is going to be a mountain to try to overcome it, if it's even possible at all. All right, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. Sorry guys, I don't want to edit videos. So we're just going to keep going.
To be me.
She says she don't want to edit the videos because, like I said, the husband was the one that edited the videos. People, when I tell you I'm reading this woman's mail, it's that serious. She's probably watching my video like, damn, this bruh is a prophet. The husband edited all her previous videos. Trust me, that was the way it was. That's why when you go to those channels, you don't see no new content. With all that money you making, you need to go learn how to get some tutorials and learn how to edit, girl.
To make money off of those photos and videos that I had made. 3, that is a hard reputation to break. Like, I don't know how many comments I get of like, you have OnlyFans, like, shut up, you got OnlyFans, like, you're going to lose respect. I didn't have much respect to begin with because I was, I picked the easy way out of posting my booty and all of that stuff all the time on Instagram. I didn't have a lot of respect because of just like reputation on YouTube.
Listen, man, those filters on your phone is crazy. She got some crazy filters on her phone. She's checking out herself like, yeah, all right, let me see how I look. We could read through the lines.
YouTube and drama, like, honestly, I didn't make a lot of smart choices for myself when it came to branding and marketing.
How do you brand yourself as an OnlyFans model? Like, let's just be real, man. You're just a street worker at best. So stop.
So definitely learning to be very, very careful on myself of like who I.
All OnlyFans so-called females that are putting themselves out there, men don't care about you. Like, you really think these guys just care about one thing, and that's busting
choose to work with. Make sure that you have very high standards for yourself.
Standards? How you got standards and you're on OnlyFans? Doesn't make no sense at all.
If you're trying to be an influencer, you are a brand, so be very picky on who you work with and what you do. As I'm starting to rebrand myself, it's going to be very hard to break from.
Women are branding themselves with their bodies. This is why when you ask them what they bring to the table, they get mad. Because we already know what they bring. The only thing they bring is their bodies. That's about it.
That reputation, a lot of people are going to look at me and remember that I did OnlyFans and that I posted my booty all the time on the internet. Like, that's something I have to be strong in as I'm transitioning into, a different.
See, these women don't realize that when they get old and gray, their booty gonna still be on the internet. Their booty gonna still be on the internet. It's funny as hell, man.
And if you decide to do OnlyFans, if you are a brand, whether you have any followers or not, you are still a brand. Like, you're your name. Like, you have to be very picky and have high standards of what you want people to know you as. So if you do
they're gonna only know you as a 304.
And you try to break free from that, there are people that are gonna remember and keep that over your head that you ever chose to make that decision in your life. 4.
Okay, so it's kind of piggybacking to what I just said. That is going to live forever, and it is an uphill battle to change people's minds.
I don't even have to waste my time creating a thumbnail. All I got to do this, and the simps are going to come in. I don't even have to work on no thumbnail. That alone is going to lure them in. Just like her thumbnails.
To have people see you in a different way. The only times I really see it happening is when people enter religion, which I guess she's a Christian now. When people move into religion, and a lot of times religious communities will accept you more.
Of course, because they're easy target. See, the thing about it, MELANIE is actually using all of those tactics, just like the Christian church. She acts like she's this devoted Christian, but really she don't follow the Bible. She don't live right. She always turning up, living her best life. She do not follow the Bible. Let's just keep it 1,000, fam. She do not follow the Bible. And I got receipts on that. Like I said, I'm going to be doing other videos. I got a reaction video I got to do probably tomorrow or later on. I'm going to do probably another one, a full video analysis of MELANIE King, where we're going to uncover the truth. But she really don't follow the Most High. She really don't. It's all cap. So when you see people acting like they are Christian, they save, and yet they want to be thirst trapping, be on OnlyFans, it's all cap.
If you start doing charity work, I know there's people who have kind of ministries or charities where they actually work with like former porn girls or former escorts, strippers, and things like that, where they actually go in and do the good work, or she goes into some humanitarian thing. But other than that, you're going to be very limited because your reputation's going to be out there. And I think the fast money seems exciting. The validation feels good.
Of course. Don't you just love the validation, MELANIE? Don't you just love when all these YouTube simps come to your rescue? They bow down and worship you? Don't you just love that validation? Come on, girl, you know what I'm talking about.
It looks so beautiful, and this is the deception. A lot of these OnlyFans girls, these IG models, are not telling the truth.
Just like you're not telling the truth. You're not telling the truth, Melanie.
About their mental health.
You're not telling the truth about your mental health. You're not telling the truth that how you were driving your so-called husband crazy. You stressed that man out. You're not telling the fam about the truth.
They're not telling the truth about their reputation. They're not telling the truth about what it's really like. They're not telling the truth about how they think a guy's asking them on a date and they get excited and they go and meet up with him, and then they realize they sleep with him and then he ghosts them. He doesn't even talk to them.
You're not telling the fam what you be doing. You want everybody to believe that you miss single. Are you gonna tell everybody, Melanie, about what you do? Have you been ghosted by a brother? Have a brother hooked up with you and bounce? You ain't gonna tell nobody about that, girl.
And it happens over and over and over. And this is
See, over and over and over.
what happened with Brittany Renner. She wasn't an OnlyFans, but she was an IG 304. So, and
How you gonna call her IG 304 and then when you being criticized, you can't handle the criticism? You see how loose she is with her mouth? She calling Brittany Renner a 304. She talking about that particular OnlyFans model. But yet, you have your boy Ringo TV, Raw Black Male Advice TV, sharing commentary and criticism about Melanie King and she and her feelings. Why he talking about me? I don't like that he's talking about me. But yet she's talking about everybody else. You can't make this stuff up, people. This is the hypocrisy of the modern day woman. She feels that she's entitled to talk about everybody else, but the minute somebody starts talking about her, she cry foul play. Wow.
you see her, she's on this O'Shea Duke Jackson calls it this chitlin circuit. You know, the old churches used to do chitlin circuit for entertainment in the black community. And it was good. But she's on a
That was not funny.
chitlin circuit right now, trying to clean up her reputation,
You're trying to clean up your reputation. Remember in that crying video when you were crying for the Lord, you know, it's about, oh, my life. Oh, my life. Pray for me. This woman was on camera telling everybody, if you believe in prayer, pray for me. Woman, you better take down that video. You better take down that video before I have a comedy skit with that. Pray for me. If you believe in prayer, pray for me.
live her truth. But the reality is, it is going to be a near impossible task. Even if you take ownership and things like that, which I'm glad this girl's speaking out. This is a step she can take in the right direction. But there still will be probably a vast majority of people that will never accept you, never respect.
I will never accept you. I will not take Melanie King serious at all. Because she was in a marriage, right? She destroyed her marriage, right? Pushed the man away. And now she's out here thirst trapping, trying to get all these men attention. And I know your man back then, you know, he probably figured it's cool because it's bringing in the money, but he wasn't happy, and you wasn't happy with him. And we're going to talk about that in other videos. You weren't happy with your ex. You were very, very disgusted with him in terms of what he became, in terms of him letting himself go. We're going to bring out all of that. So I hope you're ready for the commentary and criticism.
You, or it's going to take decades, you know, you far removed from something.
You should have stuck to doing those so-called videos that y'all was doing. Because now that you entered the so-called black sector of YouTube, you know, you gonna get some real work from these streets.
For people to actually stop thinking about what you used to do.
No, I only have 2 nails on my finger. You'll feel stuck in that income. For me, this is personally for me, is that now that I'm rebranding myself and I'm trying to get away from OnlyFans and not do OnlyFans.
He's talking about rebranding herself. Rebranding yourself doing what? Now you're broke. What are you gonna do to make that fast money? Be a Christian?
I see like a huge drop in my income if I don't do OnlyFans, and I feel stuck sometimes that I have to continue to do OnlyFans in order to make any money. There's a lot of opportunities taken away from you. Like if I want to go be an actress, how many people are gonna hire me?
Oh boy, I made a mistake and shut it down. Let me see where we were at. Let me see. Hold on
About
a
to
second.
react to this girl's video.
Hold on.
And why OnlyFans ruined her life.
See. Okay.
If you like
a different brand, if you decide to do OnlyFans, you are a brand. Whether you have any followers or not, you are still a brand. Like you're your name. Like you
Wait,
have
hold
to
on,
be
hold
very
on.
sure that you have very high standards for yourself if you're trying to be an influencer. You're gonna lose respect. That is a hard reputation to
Trying to
break.
find the
Like,
spot I
don't
was
know
at.
how many
decisions you make today, you cannot take this back. It is forever. And this is the thing. Any man that you are thinking of, any man that when you try to change your life, if you try to go get a job, if whatever it is, a serious career in something else, this is what people will see about you. And it is going to be a mountain to try to overcome it.
I think we were
If it's
around there
even possible
somewhere.
at all. All right, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. Sorry guys, I don't want to edit videos.
Oh no,
So
we
we're
way
just gonna
behind.
keep
Hold
going.
on.
on YouTube and drama. Like honestly, I didn't make a lot of smart choices for myself when it came to branding and marketing myself. Definitely learning to be very, very careful on myself of like who I choose to work with.
We were
Make
more
sure
ahead.
that you, whether you have any followers or not, you are still a brand. Like you're your name. Like
Oh, yeah.
Charity work. I know there's people who have kind of ministries or charities where they actually work with like former porn girls or former escort strippers and things like that, where they actually
All
go
right,
in
a
and
little
do
bit
the good
back.
work. See it happening is when people.
4.
Okay.
All right, there we
So-
go. There we go.
So it's kind of piggybacking to what I just said. That is going to live forever, and it is an uphill battle to change people's minds, to have people see you in a different way. The only times I really see it happening is when people enter religion, which I guess she's a Christian now. When people move into religion, and a lot of times religious communities will accept you more.
There you go. All
If you
right.
start doing charity work. I know there's people who have kind of ministries or charities where they actually work with like former porn girls or former escort strippers and things like that, where they actually go in and do the good work, or she goes into some humanitarian thing. But other than that, you're going to be very limited because your reputation's going to be out there. And I think the fast money seems exciting. The validation feels good. It looks so beautiful. And this is the deception. A lot of these OnlyFans girls, these IG models are not telling the truth about their mental health. They're not telling
we were
the
ahead
truth
of
about
this.
their reputation. Impossible task.
we were ahead
Even
of
if
this.
you take on.
Now that I'm rebranding myself and I'm trying to
All right,
get away
there
from
we go.
OnlyFans and not do OnlyFans.
Now we're where we need to be. Damn, I had to search for this spot.
I see like a huge drop in my income if I don't do OnlyFans, and I feel stuck sometimes that I have to continue to do OnlyFans in order to make any money. There's a lot of opportunities taken away from you. Like if I want to go be an actress, how many people are gonna hire me? And so there's times where like it gets to me and I know it's the enemy.
She believed that she could just go be an actress. That's crazy.
I know it's the devil. Just saying, like, you might as well just continue doing that because it's gonna be really hard for you to be successful in life and do anything else. Like, if I want to be anything else, I can't be a teacher. I can't be a teacher. I know I could be a rapper because there are
Now she thinks she could be a rapper.
rappers who are strippers. Cardi B was a stripper
The
rapper, but
only thing she could be at this point is a 304.
I don't want to be a rapper. That's always gonna get brought up where can be searched up. They can just search up my name and then boom, all these things pop up. So might as well, you already did it. And it's going to be really hard to walk away from it now. So you might as well just keep doing it now. And then the fifth one.
Okay, right. So there it is as well. This is the thing. It's a money trap. It's a money pit. There's an old movie with Tom Hanks called Money Pit. It's one of my favorite. I'm a huge movie buff. I'm actually going to start doing some movie breakdowns about relationship dynamics and how did we get here? How do we learn all this toxicity? But Money Pit is one of my favorites.
You weren't talking about none of this toxicity stuff when you was doing your videos with your husband. You weren't doing none of this stuff. You see other content creators in the black sector doing this. Now all of a sudden you want to tap into that.
Because it's about a couple who buy a house it looks gorgeous.
That's you're talking about.
Like, it is like a dream home.
Just like the dream home you used to start your videos with.
And then when they move in, my God, I don't want to tell you what happens, but it's a money pit. It is a complete disaster.
That's exactly your life.
And what they thought was beautiful, what was glamorous, what was going to give them what they want, was going to be a dream situation. They are constantly having to maintain, they're constantly having to do something to this house.
That's exactly what you were doing.
And it's the same thing with this. This is a money pit.
A money pit.
Because you get used to a certain income.
That's exactly where you are. That's why you will never be married again.
Used to a certain lifestyle.
You got used to the lifestyle you had with your husband. Let me tell you something. I got you all figured out.
And it's very hard for a woman to go backwards.
It's definitely hard for a woman to go backwards. Brothers, this woman would never date any man that is not making a certain amount of money. She could never do that. You know what I mean? Look at her. Look at her facial expression. She's telling you. She's speaking about herself. She is literally projecting her entire life, letting you know that she would not go backwards when it comes to dating any other man. He would have to have that same kind of lifestyle, same kind of money. And if you don't got that, it's a wrap, bruh.
Especially financially.
Especially financially. Remember, this woman was making millions of dollars when she was with her husband. And when everything came crashing down, right? You know, when he took the passwords away. She got up on her so-called channel and started crying. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. She was crying to the Lord.
Okay, so when you're used to being able to buy the bags, the shoes, the outfits, eat out when you want, live in a nice apartment or house, drive the nice cars.
That's what she was doing, brothers and sisters. She was so accustomed to that. She would all you brothers that be in the comments simping, talking about how much you love her, talking about how beautiful she is, how pretty she is. Bruh, she would never deal with you brothers.
Have your hair done. Take your...
She's single and yet she have 2 kids. And yet every time she do a video, she makes sure that she's decked out to the max. For what? For what? Thirst trapping.
Do all this stuff for yourself. It is an illusion.
It was an illusion. Your entire life is illusion.
It looks good.
It looks good from a distance, but you were never happy in your marriage.
From the outside. But there's no real financial acumen. There's no real financial discipline. You know, and I will say for me, because of my ADHD, I've always been terrible with money.
See, she always been terrible with money. You understand? Terrible with money. I mean, if you watch the videos, man, just spending money like crazy. And she also liked to wear men's watches. I think, what is the name brand? Belover watch or whatever. Belover. She liked the men's watches because of the big face. See, I do my research, girl.
Of managing it, it's just something my brain just has a very difficult time.
See, you were the one spending off all of your husband's money. That's why the relationship fell apart, because you were mismanaging the loot.
Dealing with, and God, I've had people around me to help me with that. But when you make a lot of money, it just feels like it's always going to be there. It's always going to come in.
You thought the YouTube money was going to always come in. And when the money trade died down, man, you damn near cried. Pray for me, Lord, pray.
And and I'm seeing over and over a lot of times when people get fast money. Look at the NBA players, NFL players. Look at any.
What you need to do is look at you and stop talking about them. Because y'all was making a whole lot of money on YouTube and the train just shut down.
Sports player. Look at some of the rappers, actors, people who got fast money. And I'm not saying that's fast money being an athlete, because you work pretty much your whole life. But when you're young and you don't really have the wisdom on how to manage these things.
You just said that you don't know how to do that. So why are you trying to talk as if though you're trying to help people manage money now? So now you're a financial advisor now. You can't make this stuff up, people.
You're going to be frivolous. You're going to spend money beyond your means. You're not.
That's exactly what you were doing. Trust me, I watched your lifestyle. I suggest all you brothers find all her older channels, that she don't promote, Find all of those channels, look at the lifestyle, look at the family, look at the little family. What goes on the web stays on the web. Let's go.
Thinking about savings. You're not thinking about taxes. That is another issue.
See, they're not thinking about taxes. See, she's not telling you that, they had a lot of issues with taxes. You see, they were getting in all of that money, that moolah. Tax evasion.
That a lot of the OnlyFans girls are going through right now. And so to stop OnlyFans, how can you stop? You got this lifestyle you've got to afford. You got back taxes to pay.
Just like you.
Do you really want to go live back with your mother? Do
you really want to go back and live with your mom?
Really want to downgrade your lifestyle?
Do you really want to downgrade your life?
Because you're used to here and you feel like you've arrived.
That's how you feel. You feel like you're above reproach.
Okay.
Let's go.
But you have not arrived yet.
See, she's reading my mind.
What you've done is shortcut the system.
Yeah, you bypassed the system. You bypassed all the safeties.
And eventually you will go broke. The train.
Could it be that that's what happened to you?
Run out. And if you are not smart and wise with your money, which I don't believe just even women making a decision to do this are very wise, or if you're not the very tippy top of OnlyFans and you're able to really keep that up, it's where do you think it's going to end? This girl's really telling the truth about this, and I appreciate it. So please do not give her hate, guys. Don't go to her channel, things like this, because we're getting a rare look. We're getting an honest woman who has done these things. And what have we been saying for so long? We want this. We want these things to stop. We are tired of this type of women, and we want them to.
Hold up, you're talking about we tired of this type of women. What do you mean you're tired? You've always been that kind of woman. And you still ain't changed.
Really repent of their ways. And this.
You haven't even repented yet. What are you talking about?
It's a woman who was really trying. I don't know if she fell back in it, but at least she's saying these things. So please don't, you leave comments that you want on my channel, but please do not go to her channel. Okay.
Now she's talking all this mess about please do not go to her channel. Please do not go to her channel. Like, if your channel is full of people that are so godly and moral, why would they go to her channel? You see? Unless that's what you're trying to do.
It's just not fair to do that. It seems like she's really trying to change her ways. And regardless, what is that going to do just to bash the girl? Okay.
But hold up here. You here bashing her, but yet you telling people don't go and bash her. You can't make this up, people. Here she is putting this other lady out there, right? And then she's telling you not to go to her page and bash her, but yet she's calling women 304. She's talking about Brittany Jenner. Aren't you bashing them? You see how this is, people? This is crazy.
worth more, and that's something that I didn't or to walk away from it now. So you might as well just keep doing it now. And then the fifth one is just you're worth more, and that's something that I didn't realize about it when I had signed up. It's just you're worth more than like people paying to see like your body and stuff. Like your body is worth so much more. I'm still
Women always think they worth more after they hit the wall. So you mean to tell me after you realize that you're a 304 and you've been giving your body to all these men, now all of a sudden you realize that you're worth more? And see, brothers, these be the same women that destroy their life, living their best life now, hot girl summer, then they want you to wife them up and take care of them and their kids from different men.
See, and I'm still cute.
She thinks she's still cute.
My body, you know what I'm saying? I'll go like,
I think we know where that's going.
Why you didn't let her play at the tape? See, you didn't like when she started to say she's cute because you want all the attention, Melanie. Right? You didn't like the fact that she said she's cute. You want to steal the spotlight.
So she's just saying she didn't really know her self-worth. I don't know how she grew up, if she didn't have a dad, whatever. But you will see this a lot. In particular, women who did not grow up with a strong father in the house.
Typical talking points that black men been saying.
A dad to really discipline them and correct them, to really teach them things.
See how she's trying to adjust the pants? Because it's super tight. You have to understand. It's tight. It's uncomfortable.
You will see they are...
See what she's doing right there? You see? You know, it's hurting. You know, like it's a little tight.
Generally more susceptible to things like this because they don't really understand their value. They haven't had a man. The only time they've really gotten attention from men or any type of anything from a man, it was sexual. But
that's all you get. Sexual attention.
Dad was out of the home. A lot of times moms present that dad as, you know what, he's just a provider. He's there just for a check. Or sometimes the dad is still coming in and knock down mama and then leave some money. Okay. And what is that teaching our daughters? So.
Your daughters? Do your ex have visitation rights? What's the arrangement with the kids? Are they with you or are they with him? Because, you know, we got to know about you at the end of the day. Because you talk a lot about other people, but you really need to be talking about you.
I have more points that I can go into. Hafiz, when I do his video, I think he actually dives a little deeper into this. So I'm definitely going to do that. But you guys let me know if you want to see more content like this. It's a little bit longer than I usually do, but I thought it was important to highlight. And I think for what a lot of guys are going to have to realize is that this culture and
this culture that you are literally benefiting from. You know? You're benefiting from it. You didn't even move. No, have you noticed that her legs didn't even move? Because she got to keep the V shape. Brothers, you better pay attention when I tell you about this. Thirst trapping is real. She's thirst trapping all of you brothers, man. Let's go.
The toxic feminism and all these different things have really brainwashed and really programmed this generation.
Melanie, be honest with yourself. You would never get with a brother if he ain't making a certain amount of money. Let's just keep it a buck. You would not give a brother the time of day because you think you're above the world, right? Let's just keep it 1,000. So stop acting like you trying to speak as if though you're trying to help people. You really don't care about nobody but yourself because you are selfish. And I know that. When you were living in your so-called high-class community, you weren't worrying about the black community and you weren't worrying about black issues. All of a sudden now, when everything falls apart, you want to be worrying about black people issues. So stop the cap. You don't care about our people. You don't care. You never cared. You weren't no activist for black people. You weren't outspoken about black issues. But all of a sudden now you want to act like you're a voice. You weren't putting in work since 2006. You weren't doing nothing. You were focused on your life. So stop trying to act as if though you are concerned with what's going on OnlyFans or any of this other nonsense. You're just trying to find this niche so that you can now get paid. Because the hubby is gone, the money train is over. You understand me? Let's go.
In particular, to really do the most, do the wildest. And so it's going to be a long battle, but slowly I think we're going to start seeing people wake up and stop doing these things. You know, are we going to save everybody? No. Do we want to save everybody? Not really. But this is a good...
Notice she said we don't want to save everybody. I just told you she don't care about you folks. She just said, do we want to save everybody? She said, no, we don't want to do that. They don't care about y'all.
You know, if you know a girl, if you know anybody who is considering doing OnlyFans, please send her this video. Or if you know a girl who is doing a lot of...
No. Don't send them none of her videos. What you need to do is, if you know a woman that have an OnlyFans and she's going through these type of things, you send her to Black Male Advice TV, where we're going to actually deal with the real issues. Not try to capitalize off of the dysfunction of women, but actually give them the real, because she ain't give you no advice. You understand? She didn't give you no advice to help you. None. So sending them her video is a waste of time when she's thirst trapping in her video. Why would you send a woman from OnlyFans her video when she offered absolutely no advice? She ain't give those ladies no hope, nothing. So why are you sending her video? No, send her my video of me reacting to her video. Send them that video so they can hear a man speak. You ladies that are only on OnlyFans need to come back to the Most High and repent of your sins. And stop swinging your tail left to right to different brothers for $1. Because Melanie is on YouTube thirst trapping, and she knows exactly what she's doing. You understand? She knows exactly what she's doing in all her videos. All she do is thirst trap and use her body to gain fame, attention, recognition, and support from beta male simps and other women who are constantly talking about her makeup and her so-called hair. So that's all we're gonna say on this. We're never gonna waste no more time listening to none more of that mess. Doing OnlyFans ruined my life. Ringo TV reactions. Leave your comments, your feedback. Let me know what you think of the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and let other people know about the platform and what we do over here. That being said, you have a blessed day. We are out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut.